Let's get back to a topic that a lot of Americans are speaking about following several mass shootings this year. Many of you have sent in questions here to NewsNation about the impact of violence in media on children. Since 1999, 7 in 10 school shootings in the U.S. have been carried out by young people under the age of 18, according to the Washington Post. That data pretty remarkable and pretty obvious. Even just the past couple of shootings in Uvalde, Texas, and Buffalo, New York, teenagers. To help answer some questions from our viewers, I'm joined again by Niall, Stanage, White House columnist for The Hill. We get a twofer with you today. Certainly grateful for that. First, we have a question, Niall, from one of our viewers, Richard Ayub in Florida. Let's listen.
Are we seeing an increase in violence in movies and television? And if so, what can we do about it?
It's a fair question. I mean, have we seen more R-rated or worse violence?
We are seeing more violence, and that has been the case over a long period of time. Adrienne, there's a study done back in 2013 that found that violence in movies had tripled between 1985 and then. You also raised the issue of ratings. That is part of this question because of a thing called ratings creep. And what that means essentially is movies that would have got an R rating 20 years ago now get a PG-13 rating because of mores having moved. So that's an issue as well.
And is there anything that we can do about it? I don't know.
So at a governmental level, there's not very much because it would amount to censorship. But the American Academy of Family Psychiatry recommends about 3 things for people who are parents or guardians of children. One is a family technology plan. Another one is increasing your personal knowledge of what might be being seen by children. And another one is limiting the amount of unsupervised time that children have, so having, computers in a communal room rather than a bedroom. I know that's difficult in the era of ubiquitous cell phones, but that's what they recommend.
Right, and obviously a lot of kids on the cell phone and looking at violence basically unhindered, unchecked. Have we seen any correlation between real-world violence and what has been seen on the screen? And has there been any effort to actually make that science a little bit more well-known?
So this is a very controversial question because the scientists themselves are divided. At least a couple of major medical or psychiatric organizations say that there may be a linkage between violent media and real-world violent acts. Now, on the other hand, in 2017, there was a committee of the American Psychological Association, and it put out a statement saying that journalists and policymakers do their constituencies a disservice by asserting that link. And they say there's little scientific evidence to support the connection. And they point out that, unfortunately, young people who do commit real-world acts of violence tend to have a lot of other problems, basically saying it's not media that puts them over the edge.
Right. It's not just them watching more TV or watching more social media. Let's get to our last question from our viewer, Richard. Listen.
Does law enforcement evaluate the impact that violent games have on our children?
This is another controversial topic.
It is, and largely law enforcement does not really do that. I mean, I've no doubt whatsoever that individual police officers would have thoughts on this question, but the study of it tends to essentially be confined to academia, people who work in the medical, psychiatric, psychological fields. There is not really law enforcement intervention on this topic, again, because you would perhaps run afoul of freedom of speech protections.
Niall, Stanage, thank you so much for being with us once again. And to our viewer, Richard Ayub, for asking those questions. More viewer questions with answers are available once you submit them to us at newsnationnow.com/answers for America. We'll try to get you an answer right here live on Morning in America. Still ahead, we are live. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.